You're right there, Mark here. Mine a little bit of a voice crack, a little bit under the weather, but I need to persevere and get this video out. And that is on the very, very pretty models that came out for the October release for the Batman miniatures. And it's primarily around the Bane crew, which I have here. So let's go over what you got for the Bane crew here. So you got the main man himself, Bane Commander here with his base topper. Very, very stylized image. Don't worry about the blue. That's actually from my tissue that I was resting it on while it was drying. But yes, very pretty. Love how the fur fabric has came out for his cape. Then you got Thomas Wayne here, Flashpoint Batman, on top of the grave here. You can have him equipped with either his sword or his dual pistols. If anyone has ever read the Flashpoint series and stuff like that, is Thomas Wayne from an alternate reality timeline where Bruce Wayne died instead of Martha and Thomas Wayne. Then we got KG Beast here. That does come with two different weapon options, a more futuristic laser one or a stereotypical rifle variant with his blade and his knuckle dusters. Same again, lovely base topper and came out stunningly well. A little bit of cleanup I need to do, but just love it. Absolutely love it. Nice big chunky boy there with plenty of detail to play around with. Then you got Bird here. As you can imagine, Eagle. And yeah, just came out very, very much striking a pose there. Just really, really pleased with it. Really pleased. Then we're cracking on with the standard gentlemen and ladies, of course. So we have got Infiltrator Op here. Infiltrate Op, sorry. So it's got a marksman rifle perched on top of a fallen over bit of building here. Do apologise, it was struggling to stay in focus a bit. There you go. These bases are from TT Combat. They are primarily used for their Carnival range, which I was using for previous models. Then we got Masilla. I do apologise if I'm butchering the name. Stand on top of a vent of some sort, I believe. Same thing again on top of these Carnival TT Combat bases. It's so they can match into my previous Bane crew miniatures I've got that do have these bases. Then we got Lieutenant or Lieutenant Op. Very commanding authority with the walkie-talkie comm setup and the electrified baton, I believe it is. Just looking so nice. Then next we have Ted Hunter with his shotgun, very much ready to do some damage. As I said before, a little bit of cleanup work that I need to do. Do need to get round to painting these minis. They're just very, very pretty. Obviously, time does get in the way. Gregory. I struggle to pronounce sometimes, especially when I'm not feeling the best. I'm getting like proper SAS Red Beret vibes from this gentleman here. Just, yeah, he looks like he's gonna get in and get the job done. Then we got Smash. Anyone wonder why? It just, yeah. So I got a big hammer, but I've also got a mattock. Not a mattock, a machete. Or some form of blade with me. He looks like he's just gonna play havoc. Oh, do apologise, putting hand in front to try and make sure it stays in focus. Very, very pretty. We then have a medic op. And there was more in the October release, but these are the ones that I think you primarily use to make up a crew. And just love it. Absolutely love it. So I know there's been a bit of a concern with scaling and stuff. The newer stuff, not just 3D prints, but their newer sculpts are slightly bigger, slightly scaled up. But in retrospect, I have Rebirth Bane here, as you can tell, on these Carnival bases. And then I have Bane Commander. It's not the end of the world with the sizing. Honestly, I don't see any problem me playing, you know, Bane Rebirth in here, or vice versa, for an example. You do want to be a little bit careful. Got to take as it comes with the other variant. You can shrink these down a little bit with scaling, if you wish, because they're not horrendously off. These are more heroic scale, where these are more true scale, I think is the best way of putting it. Hopefully that gives an example, but I don't think it breaks the immersion too much. But you could downsize these maybe 95% or so. But I don't think it's a height issue, it's more potentially proportions. But other than that, that's why I've done them with the Carnival bases, the cobblestone bases, I believe they're called, to then go with my existing entries. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with these ones. I am going to hopefully start painting these up on stream in the very near future after I crack on with November's release. I do apologise, this has been delayed. A lot of things have been coming up, obviously delays me. But anyway, if you are enjoying this series of showing what showing what content Knight Models is producing when it comes to their MyMiniFactory, please give it a thumbs up. It very much helps the algorithm, help share it with people, show YouTube I'm making worthwhile content. Share it with people you know. Comment down below if you've printed out any of these, okay? It'd just be exciting to see what people are doing with it. But anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and I hope to catch some of you, if not you, in the next one. Ta-ra for now. Alright folks, that's going to wrap things up for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate the support. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. It all helps more than you know and keeps me going with more content. Until next time, take care, keep rolling those dice, and I'll catch you in the next one.